reality TV, let's break it down, no lack. Dr. Drama's podcast vibes, we'll dive in deep and take a ride, oh yeah. Now I'm Mac, talking smack, you know what's on. Get the scoop, stay in the loop, all day long. From reality scenes to stories untold. Hit that play, let the truth unfold, hey. Watch drama spilling the tea. Documentaries to make you see. Podcast rolling knowledge to stack, so much to chat, and we ain't looking back, oh no. Now I'm Mac, talking smack, you know what's on. Get the scoop, stay in the loop, all day long. From reality scenes to stories untold. Hit that play, let the truth unfold, hey. Watch drama spilling the tea. Documentaries to make you see. Podcast rolling knowledge to stack, so much to chat, and we ain't looking back, oh no. Now I'm back, talking smack, you know what's on. Get the scoop, stay in the loop, all day long. From reality scenes to stories untold. Hit that play, let the truth unfold, hey. Don't scratch, stay a while, don't be slack. It's a Mac, talking smack, we'll be back.
Hello, how is everybody? Sounded staticky. I think that's gonna fix it. Hi guys, thanks for being here. Grandma Sherry, Okie, Steph B. There's a Georgia pear. When did you become a pear? Hey Jennifer M. Thanks for being here. Right. Hey Jonesy, how are you? Oh, we're just gonna start talking about some Big Brother. Peaches are so 2023. Well, I love it. I can still call you GP. It still works. Alrighty, so this last week of Big Brother I thought was actually pretty exciting. I don't know. I haven't expected much. I've been let down the past couple years on this show. So I'm glad to see some action. I have a lot of clips and I hope I don't get zapped for it. So please don't get me. There was just a lot of really funny parts. Sorry if you guys can hear my ice water. But I'm glad you guys are here. I'm actually really excited because I have 3 more days, and then I am on vacation, but not going anywhere fun, just a staycation. We like to staycation a lot. I just realized that. Okay, so take it away, Rubina.
Only on Big Brother.
I love that. Alrighty. So, when we last left, who got evicted? Oh yeah, Kenny. I was so sad Kenny got evicted. I really liked him, but he practically begged everybody to send him home. Yeah, staycations are awesome. And we live in like a big city, so there's always something to explore. There's a lot of like really cool restaurants where, you know, on a weekend night, it's going to be almost impossible to get in. So we're going to try them on the weeknight. We've also gotten really into pinball, so we'll probably do some different pinball bars. And then maybe a trivia night. We stumbled upon a trivia night like a couple weeks ago, and it was obviously a work night, so we couldn't stay the whole time because I think it started at 7 or 8. I don't know. We're old. We both work really early. Hi, Lisa Marie. No cleaning allowed on staycations. I like that. I like that rule. So it'll be fun. And we're going to a baseball game. Can't forget the baseball game. But yeah, I was sad about Kenny. He had a special place in my heart, and I don't know. I think he has an opinion on the Karen Reed trial. Okay. All right. So immediately after the eviction ceremony, is it called an eviction ceremony? I think it is. They show Tucker talking to Rubina, and he is very bitter about about Quinn's basically his speech, pleading for votes.
That speech, bro. I'm coming for him.
No good, dirty, rotten, pig-stealing, knucklehead McDorkatron called Tucker.
So, Quinn, I have questions. Whose pig did he steal? I haven't seen any pigs in the Big Brother house. McDorkatron, I guess, is a good diss. I don't know. I just thought that was funny. And Tucker just seems to be gunning after him because of the speech. Yeah. He's like, I'm going to get him because of that. Yeah, McDorkatron. It's got to be our comeback from now on. So he's like, amped up. He's got to win Big Brother. Or not Big Brother. He's got to win HOH. So he can go after Quinn. Because he called him all those names. Okay, so they're getting ready for the HOH competition. It is a quiz style where two people go up. They, choose an answer. Whoever gets it wrong is eliminated. Whoever gets it right stays in the game, calls the next two people up, so on and so forth until there is one winner. This one was basically I fudged up all these pictures of past house guests. And you had to identify which one had, which one was wrong. Whether it be, abnormalities. Typically, I feel like AI gets fucked up with legs and arms and fingers. I feel like usually gives you like 3 arms and 7 fingers on one hand. So... Okay. Sorry, that was a little loud. So, for instance, right here, behind Blue, these are not seagulls, they're bugles. They're bugles! I just pictured, Angela saying that because...
Congratulations, Angela! You are the new head of household!
Fucking wins, and she's all out of control and extra about it. We get it, Angela. So Angela is HOH again. I need to get... Hey, LG. Thanks for being here. I need to get the, like the soundbite of Forrest Gump saying, and I'm at the President of the United States again. Oh, okay. So, Angela, woohoo. Good for you. I feel like sometimes those are just luck. I'm just saying. All right. So, at this point, Quinn still has his HOH deep fake power where he can basically, it said take over the HOH and there would be like an AI version of the actual HOH and he could control what it would say. You only had 2 toes on one ear, so no. Oh. Okay, I want to see if this sound effect works. Let me know if this sound effect works. Effect. Did you guys listen to Bullhorn Betty today? What did she kept saying unisex. She put unisex, Betty, boots on a wish list, and she kept saying they were unisex. Like, what?
Hold up.
Oh, you haven't watched Big Brother in years? Yeah, I got jumped onto I jumped on the bandwagon at season 13 and finally got my husband obsessed with it. So I like to share my obsession with others. Okay, so Quinn still has his power. I accidentally took that off because I removed Mackenzie used her upgrade. Quinn still has his upgrade, the deep fake HOH, but it's the last week to use it. So basically, I personally thought he was going to use it the whole time. I mean, honestly, now the whole house knows about it. So it is kind of, it is kind of lame to use it because they know who's making the the votes. They know who's making the AI, Angela talk. So either way, people are gonna know that it's him, So it was fucking stupid of him to tell anybody about his stupid power. Hey, Grandma. Hey, Pookie. Well, I thank you guys for being here, even though you haven't watched Big Brother in years. It really means a lot. You guys are the best. So, like I said, personally, I think Quinn was going to use it all along. He goes to Angela and is basically like, I don't want to steal your thunder. What are you going to do with the nomination?
So I just wanted to do like a temp check with you and see what your thoughts were.
So, like I said, I thought he was going to use it all along, but, I guess because he has the power and everybody knows about it, he probably feels like he has to, talk to Angela about it first to at least appear that, he cares about her votes or her nominations. Words are hard today.
I want to talk to Angela and kind of see who it is that she might toss on the block, just because I do have my upgrade, but...
So yeah, I'm going to fast forward a little bit to where, okay. This is where Angela negotiates.
Any preferences or anything like that?
Who's your hard no?
My hard no.
So what's interesting about asking about his hard no is basically you're asking who your final two is, but whatever. Oh. Oh, I love you guys too.
Probably chemo, since I told him about it week 1.
Who's your second hard no and your third?
Who's your second and your third? Like, you're really trying to expose everybody that I'm working with, Angela. Sneaky, sneaky. I think we know what you're doing, Angela. Let's see if this makes me staticky. It is kind of staticky. That's weird. Okay. We'll leave it off. She's Okie. She's fucking crazy. She's neither nice or weird. She's crazy. And hopefully, like I said, I don't get struck for these clips because there's a lot of really good ones. So she's like, who's your second and your third? Look at that smile. She knows. She knows she's asking this so to expose who he's working with.
What is that? Angela, you've given me nothing here.
Look, Angela.
So I just thought that was funny because Quinn is, he was kind of funny with his reactions this week. But dude, he needs to keep his mouth shut. If he stays this week, he needs to keep his mouth shut. Hey, Rockabit, thanks for being here. Richard Simmons on Who is the best episode? What? Oh, yeah, he won. He was, I think he's my husband's favorite player. But Cody, so he went to the final 2 with Cody, who took Derek with him, and Derek won. Like, I don't know. I was like, that was the stupidest move, Cody. Codester the Toadster. Stupid move. Okay. So this clip is, I wanted to include because it's actually really funny. These are the things that I love that they show just kind of randomly. So basically, you see Chelsea going into the wardrobe. So another thing is that I judged Chelsea way too quickly. She actually makes me laugh a lot. Okay, so Chelsea goes into the wardrobe and Brooklyn enters the room. And so Brooklyn is going to go into the wardrobe to fetch her clothes, I assume. And I love the like slow motion voices. What'd you watch? Oh, just that episode. Oh, yeah. Poor Richard. R.I.P. Richard. Oh. Did you guys see, what do you guys think about Pauly Shore wanting to play him in the biopic? And like Richard Simmons not wanting him to play it. I like felt bad for Pauly Shore. I feel like he would be a good Richard Simmons. All right, so back to the gameplay. So at this point, Quinn's like, I'm using the power. Angela's giving me nothing. So to Quinn, his most important is T-Core and Chemo. They're in the Visionaries Alliance together. So those are his ride or die. He's wanting to protect them at all costs. So he's talking to, I believe, the Pentagonians, that Angela thinks that he's replacing whatever nominee she puts up if he doesn't like them. Yeah. LG, I think he'll probably honor Richard because those were his wishes. I did love Polly's responses. They were pretty funny. But yeah, I agree. I know he would have been good. All right, so yeah, they're like saying, "Oh, she thinks she's that I'm just replacing the nominees, but I'm like making the nominees." And then, if one of the nominees comes down after veto, I'm making the replacement nominees. So they're just kind of like, Angela has no idea what's going on. Whatever. So this clip, this is basically Brooklyn. She's basically saying that, because obviously they're going after Tucker. That's an easy nomination. He's been really crazy and he basically is after Quinn and Cedric. So Brooklyn's like, oh, we should put up Rubina because then, they're in a showmance. Okay, this bitch thinks he would throw the AI arena in order to save Rubina. And I'm like, I don't think he's in love with Rubina, bitch. So, gosh, that would be wild. Let's see how long this clip is.
I think he would even throw it and not win because he wouldn't want her to potentially go home.
No, sir. I'm sorry. Sorry, ma'am. I didn't mean to say ma'am, but he's not gonna do that. I think he would never risk his game for Rubina. He's known for like 2 weeks. Anyway, I loved this part because now Quinn was like, I'm gonna put my business suit on and I'm gonna start making deals. So he brings people into his office.
Got my suit on. I'm ready for some big business moves. I have an idea of who.
Oh shit, sorry. He's ready for big business moves, and I love his suit and his glasses. Let me see if I can find. Yeah. Okay, there we go. He is ready for big business, y'all. Snapping necks and cashing checks. So basically here's everybody out. Cedric, this idiot.
Good competitor go up next to him to make sure that he stays on the block.
So here you kind of heard Quinn say, I want a big competitor to go next to him to make sure he stays on the block. So Cedric volunteers as a pawn. And that is a big no-no because pawns, like, I feel like 75% of the time go home. Like, I don't care who you are, you're going home. If you are a pawn, you're going home. Okay. So Quinn makes his decisions and Ainsley calls them into the living room. So they're all like, okay, well, what the fuck does this bitch want to say to us? And everybody is so scared. Look, I think all of the people on my thumbnail, I think, came from this clip.
House guest.
So a fucking AI Angela pops up on the screen. And I feel like Mackenzie is really freaking out. She's like, holy shit, there's two of her. Chemo.
Oh my god, that literally just gave me the chills.
Chelsea looks like she just saw a ghost. She's like, bitch, what is that?
Look what we got.
And this is what I mean. So my first probably episode coverage, I said I didn't like Chelsea. I really like Chelsea. I know, AI Angela. I shudder to think. Okay. Let me rewind a little bit.
Look what we got. Not one Angela, but two. I can't do this, y'all. I really can't. This is a special nomination ceremony.
Oh shit, sorry. Okay. I can't do this, y'all. I really can't. So AI Angela makes her nominations, and then Quinn after fucking explains like what his reasons were, which I thought was super lame. Like, at least let us kind of feel like it's being used. I mean, it is being used, but you know what I mean. I know, LG, that would be freaky. So these are his nominations. So Mackenzie, Tucker, of course, and then Cedric the pawn. And one thing that I thought was funny is that every time like the AI Angela would name a nominee, she'd be like, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's like, okay, we get it, bitch. Calm down. So we'll see. We'll see who wins the veto. Okay, so next clip is very I saw and I could not relate more. So you guys know Rubina is like 4'9". I am 4'11". And so this I felt so hard. And I feel like their fridge is kind of weirdly tall. And why is there not a step stool? It's funny what she says, what they should have gave her, but this I'm surprised there's no step stool.
I want like a snack for outside. Oh, protein.
Okay, look at her. How do they expect her to reach anything up there? Or even up here, like up here. I hope nothing useful is up there. And why doesn't she have a step stool? Come on, big brother.
Why they gotta do it like that?
And so she does something that I myself have done at the supermarket, at my house. I've straight up crawled up on a counter. Oh, yeah. Yeah, my grandma, I think, was 4'9". I know. No step stool. I've been knocked right in the fucking head because I've done that before. But like no joke in a grocery store because I would sometimes just not, I'd rather not ask somebody for help. All right. So this is what she says. It's kind of funny.
Brother, would it kill you to give me a ladder here?
A ladder. Oh, I thought that was hilarious. Would it kill you to give me a ladder here? Oh, I felt that so hard. I mean, not the ladder. Step stool would be fine. The ladder kind of got me. All right. So, the Pentagon meets in the HOH room, which I thought was weird because Angela's not in the Pentagon. Or is that the collective? No, I think this is the collective because Brooklyn's there. And the collective was supposed to include Angela, and then Angela freaked out. So they like swapped in Brooklyn. So they're kind of talking about what to do with the power. Oh, thanks, Grandma. That's so nice of you. Us short people appreciate those talls. The talls that help us out. That's why I had to marry somebody that's 6 foot. Not gonna lie, just kidding. So they're scheming about, you know, who's they're gonna vote out, I guess, because nominations are already done. Hello. And I just wanted to point out that Joseph had the biggest bag of gummy bears I have ever seen. Oh, I know. Rockabit. Rockabit wants me and SoFlo to go on Big Brother. I know. I'm like, I get nervous because I feel like I would be good at Big Brother. But then, you know, you don't know till you know, is what I've heard. And you don't get anything. You don't even get like pen and paper. It would be really crazy. All right, so we are to the veto competition called Binary Bridge. So basically it is played in a bracket type tournament, and so these were picked by random draw. So first was Brooklyn versus Cedric, and then Mackenzie versus Angela, and then Tucker versus Joseph. So how this worked was at the end of all 3 rounds, the person with the fastest time got a bye to the end, and got to basically sit out a round. So I have some clips from this competition because they were pretty good. Okay, so fucking Angela. Okay, so mind you know, competition, your mind sometimes gets a little, you know, jumbled, and you make mistakes, and the pressure, you know, really gets you. But Angela kept stepping. So, okay, I should explain first. So the way Binary Bridge worked was that you basically had to step on a square, so one of these squares. If it turned green, you move to the next and then step on one of these. And then if it turned green, you could keep going. But if it turned red, you have to go back, and you would have to memorize the pattern and repeat it. So obviously pressure and a memory game aren't a good mix, but that's Big Brother, baby. Okay, so Angela kept making the same mistake over and over.
Owen.
No.
The funniest part about this comp is
So, yeah, you saw. Every time it turned red, she'd have to go back, start over again. And then she would step on the same tile.
Angela hitting the same button.
No,
Take your time.
doing that. I did it freaking again. Together. No. No.
If you press the same button 10 times and your board is still red, maybe you're pressing the wrong button.
If you push the same button 10 times and your board is still red, maybe you're pressing the wrong button.
If you press the same button 10 times and your board is still red, maybe you're pressing the wrong button.
And that's why I say I love Chelsea now. She's been cracking me up. Right? Like, I am talking shit, but I know I would probably, my mind would go blank. I wouldn't be able to do this, you know? I guess the only, like, upside is there's no audience. I mean, you know there's an audience watching you, but there's no, like, actual audience watching you. I guess with the other house guests. Okay, so that was Mackenzie and Angela. So obviously Mackenzie wins that round. Cedric won between him and Brooklyn. And then so Cedric and Mackenzie had to face off to see who would face Tucker. And this part I thought was kind of funny because they basically got to the same tile and then just started copying each other.
They are neck and neck.
So she presses it and then he just presses the same one. And then they both stand there, look at each other. She goes, he goes. Like, I'm just going to do this so hopefully I don't get hit for all the clips I clipped. But then he's looking at her and then she's like, no, you're just waiting for me to see what I'm doing. So yeah, then Cedric's like, okay. I mean, he was kind of nice about it. He said, okay, like, you go, I go. We'll just copy each other until the last one or someone makes a mistake. So then Mackenzie makes a mistake. Poor Mackenzie. And then, so Cedric then knows which one to step on or not to step on. And then ends up finishing the game. Okay. So now he has to play Tucker. And I just want to show my new favorite, Chelsea, because this was her face the whole game. Just staring. Just staring. Scared to show an emotion. Okay. So this part I thought was funny just because everybody except for Leah had the same thing in mind.
Tucker cannot win.
So Tucker cannot win.
This man needs to be stopped.
Tucker's my guy, but he cannot win this.
Cedric, you can.
So everyone's like, Tucker can't win. Tucker can't win. Tucker versus Cedric. And mind you, Cedric volunteered to be on the block. To be like the warrior that takes out Tucker. And then we have Leah.
Dude.
Honestly, I'm kind of hoping that Tucker wins this thing because
I'm kind of hoping he wins it. And basically is like, you know, because he's a bigger target than me. And, you know, that works for my game. Okay, we won't play this, but it was kind of funny because, here, I'll just drag it. So you can kind of, so Tucker wins. And he says this.
Yo, Cedric, you got something behind your ear. What is that? Oh!
Hey, Cedric, you got something behind your ear. Didn't your, like, uncle do that to you and they'd, like, pull a quarter out? Like, there was not a quarter in my ear. Get the fuck out of here. I know. Is there something about the name, LG? I feel like there is something about that name. It is like gives off the vibes. Okay, so Tucker starts to talk like he's gonna not use the veto on himself again. Because if you remember, the last week he took Angela off the block. So, and I'm gonna post a funny meme about that later on my community wall. So he's kind of, and I think this was just kind of a mental thing for him. He started walking around saying, you know, maybe I won't use it on myself. Maybe I'll do the same thing again like I did last week. And everyone's like, no, like, don't do that. So this part was funny. I don't want to play the whole thing, but because obviously Quinn has to make the replacement nominee, so he's basically like, "Yo, what are you gonna do?" But he kind of does this little like,
You follow your height. You want fair and square. Appreciate that. All right.
"You want fair and square? What are you gonna do with it?" And so Tucker's like, "I came here for the experience. Might as well play. Maybe I won't use the veto on myself. Maybe I'll take Mackenzie off the block. That way I can, beat or make sure that Cedric doesn't win the AI arena."
Love and appreciate you. About to go shower.
What an idiot, dude. Oh my god. I thought
See, that's why I like Quinn. But he needs to keep his mouth shut. So, in the end, AI Angela, aka Quinn, nominates Rubina. Rubina. And that's pretty much only because her and Tucker are in a showmance, whether Tucker wants to believe it or not. And so it's just basically taking away his, closest ally if she goes home. So I guess on day 13, this bitch, Quinn, had the great idea on telling his basically his final 3, you would call them, about the other alliance he's in that they're not in. Quinn. Again, you need to zippy those lippies because they are flapping too much. Whale lips. Just kidding. They're flapping too much and you're getting yourself into trouble because you're being too honest with people. Well, not even too honest, just oversharing. You do not need to do that. So rightfully so, T-Core, and I had to fucking clip that or screenshot that. So they're in the Pentagon Alliance together, and basically when you are blowing up an alliance, you're basically like making a big move to take somebody out of that alliance or expose the alliance, and then the alliance is no longer there. But the Pentagon is the alliance name. And so Chemo was like, "I think we should." And I'm like, "Chemo, you need to watch what you say." There are people watching. And then what's funny is right after this, he said, "Oh my God, saying that sounds weird." I was hoping at least it sounded weird to him because after being in the house, who knows what sounds weird. So basically, yeah, they're saying they feel like they're the bottom of the barrel. And then Chemo starts to say, "Okay, we need to get Lisa and Mackenzie to vote to keep Rubina regardless of what happens," because they just, I think they only need 2 more votes other than that. Or no, those are the 2 votes that they would need in order to keep Rubina and take out Cedric, who is in the Pentagon Alliance. So that would be them blowing up the Pentagon. Right, Grandma? So, day 24, T-Core, Chemo, and Brooklyn end up in this alliance called the 5 Points. There are alliances out the yin-yang in this fucking house. And so they put this alliance together called the 5 Points. And that's also kind of why I feel like T-Core and Chemo, started to flip, because they were now in an alliance with Rubina and Tucker that was kind of more or less, transparently handed to them rather than, they were basically 2 people outside of a bigger alliance with somebody that was supposed to be their final 3. So crazy. And then Angela does the most cringy thing ever. And I'm going to try. Okay. So 5 Points. They are talking And this is kind of their bad. Don't talk outside the HOH room when the walls are so thin. Look at this bitch. Angela has her ear to the door. She's like, what are they talking about? Are they talking about me? Are they talking about Crazy Eyes? Do they miss Crazy Eyes?
If it's a game where you can take.
I'm listening at the door and I hear voices, and then I realize it's
Angela, you hear voices? That's not good. So she hears voices and then goes, screw this. I want to be a part of this. I give her an A for effort, but forcing yourself into like friendships and alliances and things like that is never a good way to start it, I guess I should say.
I want to know where Tucker is at all times.
And then she says that, and then I'm like, okay, now you kind of sound like a stalker, Angela. First with Matt, how obsessed she was with Matt. Now she needs to know where Tucker is at all times. We need to get her out of this house. So she goes out, and she's like, oh, hi. So then they see her, and it's always funny because when people walk in on like conversations in the Big Brother house, everybody's like, it's like, when people are talking about you or they don't want you to hear what you're talking about and how they stop.
I want to get in trouble. However, run this through the locker a couple more
Can I
times.
please be part of this? Please? Please. Please. I don't...
please, can I be a part of this, please? I love Big Brother edits. I know. I know in what day? And they don't get pens. Hey, Burke Bunch. And they don't get pens, they don't get paper, like they don't get anything to like keep track. It has to be all up there in the old nog. But yeah, she's like, can I please be a part of this? Please. I need to clip this into a clip when things are popping off.
You would have my undownloaded.
So yeah, she's basically like, let me be a part of this, please. Nobody says anything. Everybody's just sitting there in silence. Like, what? Poor Tucker.
I'm like, can someone else say something right now? She's right there.
She's right there. Somebody say something, please. And then, like, still nobody says anything.
Just let me be part of that.
She's like, whatever, is already here. Just let me get in on that. Just let me get in. Oh, no. There's no test, LG, but you know how some competitions are like, on what day? Like, that's sometimes, I feel like, included in at least the final HOH or something. Like, one of the final ones. All right, so I just thought that was funny. Like, Angela, I get it. You want to be a part of the group, but don't fucking blow up on everybody. So yeah, this is when Tucker's like, maybe I will, use the veto on somebody else. So this slide is out of order. But I just thought these were funny. I love them. I think they might be my favorite duo. Because I love Chemo. And T-Core is also really funny. And I just love how they just got each other's back. And this scene was super cute with them because basically Chemo's like, what should we do? Like, do we flip the votes? And T-Core's like, I don't know. I just trust you. So I thought that was really sweet. Oh, yeah, hit the hearts. Thanks, Grandma. Okay, so AI Arena is this, I I thought it was like the ball. I thought it was going to be the one where they have to run the ball back and forth. But it was actually kind of crazy. They had to get 5 balls at the top of the ramp. And then hit those balls down. But anywho, I just wanted to show how dirty they did my girl Rubina with a button. Yeah, and they'll say like, put these in order, like in what order things happened. They're in there for 90 days, Grandma. But yeah, they did my girl Rubina dirty. I mean, I know they can't know what if she's gonna be playing, but at least maybe make one that you could modify, because I feel like they put these up pretty quickly. We want better for Rubina. She deserves a shorter buzzer. I also feel like she might have lost because she probably would have won if her poor little legs were a little longer. Because tall ass Mackenzie finished probably a few seconds after her technically, but just ran to her button quicker. So Rubina and Cedric end up on the block, and I made this montage of how the votes went because you can totally see who like flipped their votes, and how it affected them, which is super sad. But usually they shout out their family after, and I did leave one in, and none of them shouted out their family. I was like, oh my gosh. Yeah, Rockabit, I thought Rubina won, and then I was like, oh shit. Mackenzie won. What?
Hi, Julie. You look beautiful as always.
Thank you so much. Please cast your vote to evict.
I sadly vote to evict Cedric.
Evict.
I vote to evict Cedric.
Love you,
How you
family.
doing, Quinn?
I actually think I need that as a soundbite.
I'm telling you. You're not allowed to vote, so why don't you go?
So yeah, Quinn couldn't vote. Oh god.
Aloha, chemo.
Okay, so yeah. Leah was sad.
I sadly vote to evict Cedric.
Thank you. Aloha,
Which made me sad. Because Leah's always so happy.
chemo.
Oh, Julie.
Yeah.
And then this tore me apart. Don't cry, Nemo.
Please cast your vote to evict.
I sadly vote to evict Cedric. I'm sorry.
Pulls at your
Thank
heartstrings.
I vote to.
And then Chelsea, of course, voted to evict Rubina. T-Core voted to evict Cedric,
Thank
which
you.
was a
It is
flip.
breaking my heart, but I vote.
And she, of course, voted to evict Rubina. And then, okay, he voted to evict.
Thank you.
Shout out all my.
I think he voted to evict Rubina. But this is hilarious.
Thank you.
Shout out all my dogs at the crib.
Shout out all my dogs in the crib.
Rubina.
Your vote to evict.
I vote to evict Rubina.
Yeah, Rubina.
Thank you.
Shout out all my dogs at the crib.
Shout out all my dogs in the crib. Ooh, yay, what's up, Annie? Welcome. Glad you're here. Yeah, we talk about Big Brother over here. Shout out all my dogs in the crib.
Cast your vote to evict.
I'm really sorry, but I vote to evict Cedric.
And then, yeah, Joseph voted to evict Cedric, which he was also really sad. So Cedric ended up going home. I don't think I did my player board, but I do have a couple fun clips. This one was super funny. Okay, so basically, like, a lot of the time, like, when they get backyard time, because they don't always get access to the backyard. Sometimes they're, like, locked out of it. You know, bye, Cedric. Okay. Yeah, sometimes they're locked out, so people are either working out or laying out.
Physically fit people.
And me.
And us. These past 3 weeks.
I just thought that was funny because they're like, oh, look at all these people working out. We're just, you know. Time for Timor. I love that. Timor.
Weeks have been some of the craziest weeks of my whole entire life. Like, we have Boston Jim Carrey going.
Boston Jim Carrey about took me out because he does kind of, he gives you Jim Carrey vibes and he's got the Boston accent.
After Shaun White's hipster twin, we have
Shaun White's hipster twin.
PTA Zilla, just
PTA Zilla. And then this part is really funny.
taking a very Miami approach to the game.
Go team.
But still with my eyes on the prize. I prefer.
Go team.
Like, will these people ever do anything?
No.
No.
Okay. So they posted on the Big Brother YouTube page Cedric's exit interview. So I'm hoping I can play it. We will fair use it. Oh shit! I don't have my fair use banner up. Hello. Okay.
I'm sitting here with Cedric, who was just evicted by a vote of 6-3. Last week, you were head of household.
Yeah, it's crazy how that happens.
It turns on a dime, doesn't it?
It does.
During that time, we saw Tucker make some bold moves and announce that, I'm coming for you.
Mm-hmm.
How did that feel, being in his crosshairs?
You know, I wasn't really worried about Tucker because at the end of the day, I had no.
I know What's Up Andy looks like he has tears in his eyes. And I hate how fucking YouTube does this now. Like, get off our backs. Oh, someone asked me to tissue.
Numbers, or thought I had numbers, right? You feel me?
I do.
But yeah, it was just like, I knew at the end of the day it was a game, and I chose to protect the people that, you know, coming in it was loyalty with loyalty, disloyalty with distance, and I chose to protect the people I was loyal to. So
why do you think you lost the numbers?
I know, and that I feel like poor little Cedric came in so naive, with his heart on his sleeve, naive with a heart on his sleeve.
You lost.
Simply because I was sitting next to Rabina. It kind of, like a situation of bad, unfortunate events happened, and, you know, I wanted Lee to go up in Rabina's place. That way I would have been safe this week. They decided.
Never volunteer to be a pawn. I know, What's Up Annie. Don't volunteer to be on the block, like point blank, in the period, as Devon would say. You know what Brittany would say?
You well, I lost my dignity on a slippery wiener.
Decided that Rabina would have been a better answer. So I lost just because my two swing votes in the collective were T-Core and Chemo, and they went the wrong way.
Do you regret being a good guy and volunteering to be a pawn?
Nah. You know, God has.
What? You cannot say you don't. No. I'm not taking it. I'm not taking
The plan,
it.
and Tupac has a great quote. It's I'd rather die like a warrior than survive like a.
Oh, he did not quote Tupac.
Coward. So.
God does have a great plan. And if it wasn't to win this, imagine how much better it's going to be than it has for you, right?
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. What's the best thing you're taking away from this whole experience?
My fault.
Oh, no. Oh, we get to see his goodbye messages. Okay. You know what? We'll just go to his goodbye messages. I am sad they don't play that anymore on the, at the end of the show. I love the goodbye messages.
Competitor and player in this game. I know that you're also in the Pentagon Alliance, which doesn't include me, but I have nothing but love for you, sending you so much aloha.
See, he knew. He knew. He's like, oh, that's why. Who the fuck told him about the Pentagon?
Come visit me in Hawaii. Mwah.
Cedric, the brother I did not ask for, but I just love so much. If you're watching this, I don't know what the hell happened. You should still be in this house. But bar that, I can't wait to connect, and I don't believe you're 21. Love you, man. I'll see you soon.
Cedric, I really
don't believe you're 21. I know. Oh my God, look at his face.
Want you in this house, but that means that Rubina just ended up being better for my game. I hope you can forgive me, and I look forward to seeing you soon.
Doesn't Cedric kind of look like, I don't know, like he needs to be in a boy band or something?
Hey boy, Cedric, you know I love you, dog. You got a great heart. You're an awesome competitor. Damn, I can't wait to hang out outside of here, man.
Oh gosh, Angela.
Cedric, I am your mama in here and will always have a big place for you in my heart. You're the best. I can't wait to visit you on the outside. Loves and kisses.
Cedric, aka Terrence Howard's son, aka Young Booty, aka Let It Be Said, my dog, you know we gonna be cool after this. I'm sorry that you had to get up out this game.
Oh, I feel bad.
Young
I think Chemo called him Seti. Little Seti. PTA still looks like an old neighbor who was nuts. Oh no.
Cedric, if you're seeing this message, I have no idea what happened, bro. I really did want to ride this thing out with you as far as we could. Somebody must have flipped. You're a great kid, man. I know that you got big things ahead.
Oh, did you guys hear that? Joseph, you fucking flipped, ho.
Of you, and I love you to death, brother.
Seti, I'm so sad to see you go. You are such a positive light in this house, and your laughs will most definitely be missed. Thank you for everything, and I wish you all the best.
Cedric, dude, if you're watching this, this is ridiculous, and somehow you got sent home. It's really sad to see you go, but at the end of the day, it's MacArthur 1 and Duncan 0. Latin forever, woo!
My sweet
I really like Quinn's personality. He's funny.
Cedric, if you are seeing this, boy, am I confused. I am 100% with the Pentagon, which means I was 100% with you. Whatever happened, I promise I will figure it out and I will make it right. I love you so much and I can't wait to see what God has in store for you.
Young Cedric. Having you in this house has been honestly so much fun. You're so cool, but also I think you're famous and
Oh yeah. So they thought Terrence Howard was Cedric's dad. I think it was Tucker that started not freaking out, but he was like, I swear his dad's Terrence Howard. I don't think it is. I Googled it. I know it has changed a lot, even just from like the earlier seasons.
even if you lied about it, I don't care. Let's be friends.
Seti, my short king, my big-headed bestie, I absolutely love you so, so much. I'm so sorry you had to leave. I'm going to miss you like crazy, you and all your little jokes. But I'm just praying you're not actually 16, and I can't wait to see you later. And
everybody thinks he's like 16.
We can club walk together into the club as long as you're actually 21.
What'd you think of those messages?
They're great. The people are great. Everyone's great. They're great.
I'm going to reveal something to you, and I want your reaction.
Oh, okay.
Quinn told Chemo and T-Core about the Pentagon.
Yeah, I knew it. You know, I mean, I didn't know T-Core. Damn, Quinn. Oh.
Oh my God, is he freaked that he said damn?
Reaction.
Okay.
Quinn told Chemo and T-Core about the Pentagon.
Yeah, I knew it. You know, I mean, I didn't know T-Core. Damn, Quinn. Oh, excuse me.
It's okay.
Bless his heart.
This is a surprise to you.
Yeah, it's a surprise. It's a surprise for sure. At the end of the day, I kind of knew we couldn't trust Quinn. That's why I had the fake QC Alliance Final 2 with them. But, you know, it just sucks that he told me, I thought he could hold it in till at least we got to, like, jury. Like, thought I was going to be in a jury house, but.
What do you make of Joseph saying, if you're watching this, I don't know, someone flipped. And
yeah.
He did not.
Oh, good job, Julie.
Right. So what's your reaction to that?
You know, at the end of the day, I understand that this is a game, so I mess with Joseph on a personal level, but, you know, he felt like he wasn't secure and he had to do what he had to do, which is crazy because if I even had Joseph and Leah, I'd still be in the house. But that's how the game works.
Before I ask you your final thoughts, I do want to let you know Chemo was in tears when he voted you out.
Well, all love, Big K.
Oh, I love them.
Final thoughts, Cedric?
Thank you. Thanks, CBS. Thank everybody. You know, hey, we're not done. We'll be back eventually. We'll try to be back, you know, maybe. I can't.
Oh my God. Quinn, or not Quinn, sorry, Cedric. Come, simmer down. You're okay. You're okay.
What are you teasing here?
Yeah, you know, no teasing, but I'll definitely try to play things different if I have the opportunity to come back.
Oh, he's already begging to come back.
No, you have a huge heart, and never lose that huge heart you have. God does have a great plan for you.
Yay, Cedric, Seti. Bless his heart. I know. I was like, they're going to eat him alive in this game. Okay, so I think I'm going to end it there. We're at just about an hour. I do have, I may go live again this week, maybe for trivia, but I also want to kind of review this podcast that Matt was on, the Matt, Crazy Eyes Matt. Yep, said he already working on coming back. So yeah, Crazy Eyes Matt was on a podcast with Tyler Crispin, who was on Big Brother. So I kind of want to review that because some things he said was interesting. Like, actually, I won't say it because it'll spoil some stuff. So just look out for that. We'll maybe review some random interviews some of the past or the house guests that have been voted out thus far have done post, obviously post house. So look out for that. Thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate it. You are all the best. And thank you for anybody watching replay. If you could hit that like, I would very much appreciate it. And then, yeah, until next time, I hope you have a great one. Bye.
Talking smack, we're out of here. Got the hottest takes, let's make that clear. Reality docs and podcasts too. We've talked it all, now it's time to bid it due. But don't you worry, we'll be back again with more fire content. We always bring the win. Mac talking smack, signing off the track. We brought the heat and we'll be back. Hit that like and don't forget to sub. We're always here to keep it real, no dub. We dissected the beat and broken it down. Max got the buzz all over town. From reality drama to podcast flair, with AMACK we're taking it there. Mac talking smack, signing off the track. We brought the heat and we'll be back. So hit that like and don't forget to sub. We're always here to keep it